What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash said it. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much. Over 1,500 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I thank you so very much. And yes, we're living a bit of a quarantine life. You know, we're still dealing with some COVID-19 stuff. Some of us are quarantining at home, or some of us by our doggone self. And we're enjoying it, all right? We're enjoying the life, but we could also do a lot of self-care. So I've got Miss CEO herself today, Miss Tutuwa of Nokware African Skincare. Hey, Tutuwa.
Hi, Ash. How are you?
I am good. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm so good.
Awesome. So, what part of the world are you at right now? Where are you?
I'm in Ghana, which is in Africa. I'm which is in West Africa, which is in Africa.
Yes. And what kind of temperatures are you guys getting today?
I mean, in Ghana, it's summer all year round. Like, there's no winter, there's no fall. It's just summer and then rainy days, and summer and rainy days. So I think today is about like a 32 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that's in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think it kind of translates. Yeah, it's beautiful weather. I guarantee that much.
It's hot weather.
Yes. Yes, definitely a warm temperature year round. All right, so
how about you? What temperatures do you guys have?
Today it's in like the 60s. It's in the 60s. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's kind of in the 60s and stuff. So it's kind of been, you know, it's warm-ish, but it kind of dips down. And Georgia, I don't know if you've ever been to Georgia before. Georgia is one of those states that just like, it could be hot one minute and then like freezing cold the next minute. So you never know what you're going to get with Georgia.
You never know what to expect. Yeah.
So keep that in mind. But
I get it.
So, all right. So we're talking about your skincare line, Nokware. How did this line start?
So Nokware actually started 3 years ago. So 5 years ago, I left Ghana to go to my master's in Paris. And so I went to Paris. I met a black girl, another black girl, because we happened to be the only two black people in the entire school. And so naturally we became friends because we would share like bags and clothing and food and all of that. So that became my sister. And then so she would often sleep over at my apartment. I'd sleep over at hers sometimes. And then one day she just like happened to find black soap in my bathroom. And she was at my bathroom. She said, "What the hell is it?" Because you know, black soap is like very dark. It's like anything you've ever seen, probably. She's like, "What the hell is this?" And then I was like, "You don't have black soap in Botswana?" And she was like, "No." So I explained to her what it was, that kind of thing. She went back to her apartment. She took some with her and started to use it. And at the time, she was suffering from like really bad acne. And she started to use it, and I kid you not, like the acne cleared up.
Wow.
So we moved back to our home countries. I moved back to Ghana. She moved back to Botswana after a master's degree. And she would often ask me to send her some black soap whenever she ran low. So I would send it. And then there was a day where she said, you know, send some note to my friends and my family who wants to donate me, like I did not be able to go around for everybody. And at the time, I'd been back home and I'd been job hunting for maybe 6 months. So I was irritated and I was broke. So I was like, "Girl, you're fine." And then she was like, "Okay, I guess cool." So I was like, "Okay, I'll let you know how much you're going to pay for it," that kind of thing. And got to her. I had like a little red notebook. I grabbed it. I put some right ideas on, okay, what I'll package it in for her to buy, that kind of thing. But I wrote down ideas. I was like, you know what, maybe we can turn this into an actual business where I would send her stuff from here and she would sell in Botswana. So I wrote down some ideas. I called her up the next day. She's like, cool. And let's do it, because she was also job hunting at the time. And that's pretty much how the client started.
Awesome sauce. Wow. So it's always fun to hear these stories of how people start their brands, start their businesses. Like, you know, you had, you know, at that point, you really didn't have intention. Yeah, so Tutuwa, tell us about the current offerings that you guys have for Nokware.
So we have 6 product lines. I've lost count, but we have black soaps. So we have black soaps. Those are packaged in like cute little calabashes.
Aww.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. You good?
Okay. So we have like black soaps which are packaged in like cute little calabashes. And calabashes, for anyone who does not know, are the fruits of the god plant. So it's actually a plant that grows in Africa, and I believe in some parts of South America as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so you cut the fruit of the plant, you slice it you scoop out the pulp, you dry it, and then you have a calabash. Mm-hmm. And then they're covered with like little juice sacks and sealed with like raffia. And so all of these things that I've mentioned are completely natural, and all of them are completely natural. I mean, the calabash from a plant, the raffia from the palm tree, the juice from the juice plant. So the entire packaging of our black soap is completely natural and sustainable. And then we have shea butters, which are packaged in bamboo. There's a thin plastic lining in the middle because we do not want the bamboo to interfere with the efficacy of the shea butter. Mm-hmm. But it's recyclable plastic, and it's the bamboo around it ensures that we can reuse it up to even more than 15 times. Mm-hmm. And then we have facial oils like baobab oil and shea oil. And we have 7 facial oils in total. And then we have facial cleansers. So they are black soaps that have been specially formulated for different skin types for the face. Mm. And so we have a neem one, which is more for acne-prone skin. We have a clear and clear one, which is more for oily skin. And we have a moringa one, which is more for normal to combination skin. Mm. And then we have gift boxes, which they come in like little cute wooden boxes. Yeah. Some of them, we're launching a new line of gift boxes that have like covers and have like, you can have your loved one's name engraved on it. Aww. When you're gifting it. So I'm super excited for that one. And then we also have serums, which we just launched in August, on the 31st of August. So those are super new. And so we have a Glow on the Go serum, which is a vitamin C serum for hyperpigmentation. And then we have a high hydration serum, which is a predominantly aloe vera based serum for dry skin. And I don't think I missed anything. I think that's it. Yeah.
That's a lot. You guys have been working. That's a good thing.
We have. And what we always try to do is, formulate with different skin types in mind. So with every product category, you'll find something for normal skin, you'll find something for acne-prone skin, you'll find something for oily skin. So that there's something for everybody, no matter your skin type. Yeah.
Gotcha. I love it. All right, last but certainly not least, Tutuwa, what advice could you offer to any young woman out there today that has an unconventional idea for a company?
So Nokware is super unconventional, was super unconventional. I mean, I did my master's in finance, and I was supposed to come back, get a job in the corporate world, start working, and that did not work out. I ended up selling black soap and shea butter, which is something I never thought I would do. And so then I had to take a skincare formulation course, and it totally diverted me off my path. Mm-hmm. And then also in doing Nokware, we took the unconventional route of trying to use sustainable packaging. And so I mentioned bamboos and calabashes and all of that. Yeah. And we also tried to take the unconventional route of being an all-female owned business that hires only females. Yes. And so our factory is all female because we're trying to do our bit to, the men have lots of opportunities. So we're trying to create opportunities for women, for young girls. And that's what you will find in our factory. And what we also do is we give back to our factory women we have a lady here in the factory who has 4 kids, and she's the sole breadwinner of her family. And so we're seeing those 4 kids through school. And same with our suppliers, those who supply us our calabashes and our oils and stuff, who are also mainly women. We also see some of their kids through school. And so, there's nothing that's too unconventional. Everything has its appeal and everything has its market. And sometimes we feel like, this should be my path. I did this and I did this. and so this is what I have to do. But we have to be open to what life throws us. Life threw me skincare, and I took it, and this is where I am now, and I'm probably doing much better than I would have in any corporate company. So, and I mean, when I first started out, and I told a few friends that I was going to do black soap, they were like, "Really? You did a master's to do that?" But there's nothing that's there's nothing that's beneath you. So far as you have like the knowledge that you have and the skills that you have, you can put a spin on anything that seems, too small, and make it the next big thing. So that would be my advice.
Absolutely.
That is nothing that's too small or too big.
I love it. I love it. Tutuwa, thank you so much for joining us today, all the way from Ghana.
Thank you, Ash, for having me.
Not a problem. And let everyone know.
You.
Let everyone know the best way to check you guys out. Of course, to check out the products, and of course, to follow you on social media.
Yes, do follow us on Instagram. We have a pretty page, even if I say it for myself, I promise. So our Instagram handle is @NOKWARE SKINCARE, which is NOKWARE and then skincare. NOKWARE and skincare. So NOKWARE SKINCARE. Same on Twitter, but our Twitter page, honestly, is not very active. And then our website is www.nokwareskincare.com. And so if you want to get some orders through, if you want to support, that's where you make your orders.
I love it. Another wonderful woman-run business. I appreciate it. I love it. A woman of color, and she's doing her thizzle. She's doing her thing. So I applaud you, my sister. I applaud you. And, definitely let me know if there's anything that I can do on my end. Little bitty me, I'm here in a little bit of Atlanta and Georgia. You let me know if there's anything that I can do as far as to help promote you guys. I definitely want to see you as a world-renowned brand, and it's coming. We're claiming it. We're putting it out into the universe. Certainly. Yeah, not a problem. And I thank each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.